Anna deliberately cut off her hair, carefully put it into a bag, then used hair dye to change her hair color, not even sparing her eyebrows. She poured blood onto the floor, created drag marks, then wiped it clean. Everything she did was to stage a crime scene where her husband murdered her on their wedding anniversary. On the day she confirmed her husband had gone out, Anna took the opportunity to create a fake crime scene. To make it more convincing, she started fabricating stories in her diary, mixing truth and lies from the time they first met, portraying her husband as a reckless man while she lived in long-term suffering, trapped in a terrible environment. Then she burned part of the diary in the oven, making it look like her husband was destroying evidence. Besides that, she used her husband's credit card to leave an online record of gambling, and while he was distracted watching sports, she got him to sign a high-value insurance policy on herself. She deliberately left clues for the police, creating a perfect chain of evidence. Afterward, she drove alone to a new place, changed her appearance, stocked up on food, and waited to see news of her own disappearance. Just as she planned, the police gradually began suspecting her husband. The media also questioned his indifference toward her disappearance. To maintain his image, her husband held a prayer ceremony for her. That night, their pregnant neighbor suddenly showed up holding her child, loudly accusing him of being a murderer who abused his pregnant wife. This bombshell caused an uproar at the scene. As the media swarmed in, her husband hurriedly fled into a police car, only to be accused of the crime by the police. Faced with the evidence Anna had planted, her husband smashed the glass in his hand in fury. Meanwhile, Anna sat in her rented apartment, satisfied watching the news condemning her husband.